So you're playing over on B site on bind. How are you going to defend right here? Well, there's a lot of good positions that you can play over here starting out in hookah. If you wanted to play aggressively for hookah control, you can always look for a pick like this and then fall back. This is oftentimes a spot that people are going to pre-aim nowadays. A lot of times I'll even pre-fire this as I'm coming in. But especially in the lower ranks, you could probably find a lot of picks right there. You can come up here. This is a great off angle. I think I win 90% of my engagements up here. Players just don't clear that. They really should, but a lot of times players are coming in ready to peek this, and you're up here. So you'll just find a quick kill on to kill him. And that'll be a great spot for you. Sometimes you'll find players playing up here with a judge or something. This can be a good spot. You can play this headshot angle if you so choose. Normally, if I'm going to play a position like this, kind of close to the wall, I'll have somebody double up with me. So that way it's like very hard for them to peek into this without really exposing themselves too much. So those are great spots. You can play out here. I don't recommend it because there's nowhere to go from here, right? You're going to get wallbanged. So that's the spot that I'll see some people play, like a little one and done though. This is a great off angle for you to play if your team has long control. Maybe they're playing aggressively out here. This is a great spot for you to play over here. Probably wouldn't do this, but I guess that's something that you can do. You're pretty exposed to long, so your team would have to have long control. But over here, if somebody can get up here, this can be a good spot. If you're playing like Jet or Raze or something like that, that can be a good spot. I've seen people play here, and then they can just drop down if they need to. This is wall bangable, and even more so after the most recent patch, so you have to worry about that. But you can always play inside of the tube, obviously, and this will give you some okay duels over here. Sometimes as agents like Sova or like Yoru, I guess, you can flash off this wall, and that can be really helpful for you to take peeks. So those are really great. Obviously, Sova can't flash, but you can recon off the wall. Come over here towards elbow. This will normally get smoked, but this can be a good spot otherwise. Or playing deep like this a lot of times can catch players off guard as they're pushing in. Playing a spot like this can be okay sometimes. Obviously, it's a one and done, but if you have teammates to play off of, this can be a good spot. This is a great off angle if you're maybe if you know that they're not going to flash it or you're playing this late into the round. I like to play a spot like this. And you can find a lot of picks on players when expecting it. Or right here. If you're playing right here, you want somebody baiting for you normally, but other than that, you can use these angles. If you wanted to take a peek out long, you're totally welcome to. Just be careful, because this is where I'm going to be aiming when I approach up. If I'm an attacker, that's exactly where I'm going to be aiming as I peek this, right? So you just want to be careful for that, because you can get picked off really early. Sometimes you can cross over here, and you can play like a crossfire with a teammate. This could be really good. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the positions over here on B site. I guess you can play at halls if you really wanted to. Or back site. These are both positions that you can play that can work out pretty well. But you're probably going to get smoked in halls if you're playing back here. This cubby might be okay. It really depends. If they know that you're here and you're playing like an agent like Phoenix, you're probably going to get naded and killed. Like maybe you can wall yourself out. Even more drastic would be like a Killjoy. Like if you're Killjoy in this cubby, you're just going to die. There's not a lot that you can do to get out. So you just have to be mindful of what agents you're playing and what spots best suit you. Yeah. Hope this is helpful. And yeah, thanks guys.